It is time, I believe, for Minecraft Bingo. I am looking at seed 4222, which I'm recording this ahead of time, but I'm imagining that's going to be the 25-point seed next week for me, this week for you all. And looking at this card, it's got a lot of iron, but it's mostly kind of a normal-ish card going for the points challenge. And so I don't think things should be that bad. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon. And my plan now is to evacuate due to incoming Hurricane Irma tomorrow. And so I've been trying to record a bunch of videos, so I'll have things for while I am out of town, and hopefully doing better than the local weather might suggest. Let's see, I'm going to need an acacia sapling at some point, but I think I will just start running over in whatever direction seems convenient to try to get any kind of sapling off the top of my head, the ease of use, whatever it is I'm trying to say. And yeah, just go any kind of direction until I encounter an easy tree. There's a swamp over there, and it looks like there's a cave right over here that might go down deep enough that we might get some easy early iron. I could get the early iron to get at least 2 pieces to get the shears for the vine that I could get over in the swamp. I also want to keep my eye out for chickens, because if I can manage to go downstairs somewhere where there's chickens nearby, I could get the egg and potentially useful ingredients for the pumpkin pie. So these are all things that need to be considered. There's coal down there. I don't immediately see iron, and we're kind of high up, and so I think I'm not immediately going to go that way. And instead, going to see if I can find a better looking cave over in the direction of this swamp. And I could make a boat now. Ooh. That does sound like it could be a dungeon. So in case it is, let's go ahead and start making our initial stuff right here. Yeah, that definitely sounds like it could be a zombie dungeon, and I guess actually making a wooden shovel is probably worth it here to get through this a little bit quicker. But I do think that that is a zombie dungeon, because we got a lot of zombie sounds. And yeah, a dungeon could be useful for a variety of things, even right off the bat here. And we're both close enough to spawn as well as close enough to the surface that I feel relatively comfortable going in here, even if I'm kind of underarmed. And so, now I don't hear as many zombies, and so I'm second-guessing myself about the spawner. Just in case I can get sunlight on it, I'm going to do this, but yeah, I am not sure that there's a spawner here now, because I don't hear as many zombies as I originally do. And so I think I'm going to abort that mission and switch back over to just heading to the swamp. So we'll take that as our advantaged moment to get some stone, to get our initial stone tools going. I don't need an apple. I do want to try to get the iron, and I thought for a minute I might have just spotted something orange that looked like a pumpkin. But maybe I did not. I am going to need clay, and I have the furnace to cook it in. So let's go ahead and grab the clay and get that cooking right now. And here's a brown mushroom. I am going to need mushrooms, and I'm likely to need more wood, because I'm going to need the chest mine cart and a bunch of sticks for the item frame, which means also, by the way, we're going to need to look out for a cow. So let's definitely do that. And while I'm here, are there other things? I'm going to need sugar for the pumpkin pie. I am going to need sugar for something else. I don't know why I think I need other sugar. I think that might be it. Let's go ahead and make this. And let's throw these out of my inventory so they don't distract me. I'm going to need bowls for the mushroom stew, so I can go ahead and craft those. And I guess let's start looking for our chickens and cows and find a good place to go down. I was hoping to grab the shears to shear something over here with the vines. And so hopefully we'll find a place just to pop downstairs to get a little bit of iron. That's just kind of a little lakey doodad over here. Any signs of places to get iron? Do I need a flint? I do. There we go. Got the flint. And Yeah, there's still more swampland over here, so let's keep trying to look and see if we see a cave. And if not, I'll probably just do a quick dig down. Do I see a red mushroom up here? Don't need the red flower. Don't immediately see a cave. So let's just see if we can get iron really quick with a short dig down. And if we fail, I'm only going to go down to, where am I at right now? 54. Let's just go down to 40. And if we don't see iron or cave before then, we will simply abort this mission and keep moving. Come on, iron. Well, I'm getting some coal, so that'll probably be useful in the long run. Okay, but I'm not seeing the iron. So I'm going to stick to my guns and keep moving along. That's another reason that it's useful to get a little bit of extra wood, is just to have it as extra blocks for things like that. So I want to find a red mushroom. I want to find chickens and cows. I guess sheep don't hurt in terms of just having some good food to cook up in the near future. Next time we are stopping for a bit, we can do some cooking. So we'll go ahead and get that going. And if I see signs of an acacia tree somewhere, I should definitely look out for that. Okay, here's my cows. There's my leather. I think I just need the one leather. And I'm not going to need milk buckets or anything like that. And so if I were to find a jungle, that could also be helpful for an item or two. We could even eat this meat raw if we need to, because we have a lot of it at this point. Never hurts to grab extra sugarcane. Nobody ever ran out of inventory space because it was all filled with sugar. I do need to get one of these little squiddy guys. They're all pretty far out over here. So let's go ahead and make a boat at this point. All right. And we'll go ahead and pick up our squid ink. And I actually need 2 pieces of squid ink because the light gray dye is also on here. All right, I got at least one. I am going to need another. Okay. Let's grab a breath of fresh air. Come back here, squid. Let's make sure I'm below him so that I can catch the ink. I think I got it. Yeah, I see it in my inventory right there. Where'd my boat go? It's right over here. And I see a red mushroom, I believe, almost directly behind me on the horizon. So that's the next spot I'm going to go. But I would really like to find some chickens before I head downstairs for any length of time, so that we can go after 1 or 2 eggs that way. We've already managed to waste quite a bit of time without much success, so I feel like we're off to a rather slow start, but hopefully we can turn things around one way or another. And I am going to need that for glass bottles, so that was a good little pickup right there. And honestly, once we get downstairs, like, we do need a lot of iron, and iron is easy to come by, and so, assuming I don't do something foolish and, like, die downstairs, I'm not too worried about being able to catch back up in terms of the number of a lot of different items that we need to get. There could be an acacia sapling in a biome just past the mesa over here, and it's also possible we'll see a cave that leads down to gold, and I do need a couple of gold for the golden sword, and so I am going to take a quick detour through the mesa in the hopes of spotting one or both of those things. Oops, that did not work the way I wanted. All right, any signs of acacia over here? Nope, not over there. There's more desert over here, so I still have some hope of finding the acacia sapling, and this looks like a great place to at least take a peek to see if we're going to see gold, as I do. Except for I don't have the iron to go with it, but I do see a dungeon. And it's a spider dungeon, and I don't need the spider. I guess for the fish, but I could probably find fishy stuff right here. Name tag, I don't need. There's my string. Pumpkin seeds I might need to grow. So let's do that. There's the enchanted book, which is great. And I don't remember if I need that for any reason, and I don't think I need that. I do not. Okay, so is there iron here so that I can actually cook up the gold? There still is not. Let's do this. Oops. Let's get some food cooking. I know I have this, thank you. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and immediately craft up this thing. And then I have a number of things that I can drop off that I'm not going to need, as well as a few more things that I could craft. So let me go ahead and get those things done, and then we should also try to find the iron so I can grab the gold while I'm here, because this will be the best place to get the gold, I think. While I'm just thinking about it, I want to update my map shortly. So I prefer to have a bunch of these things done. Any sign of iron down the other end of this corridor? I'm not sure there isn't a good other end of this corridor. So let's just try a quick dig down in a few spots and see if we see iron. Don't see it there. Here's more gold. I guess you're less likely to find iron because a lot of the places that you would find iron are populated with gold instead. And so I think we could find gold other places as well. So I think once again, it's either bad luck or stupidity, but I'm going to keep moving and get my boat ready and see if we can find our acacia sapling while we still have some semblance of daylight. Still don't see iron over there either. And yeah, if we saw any sign of a jungle, that would be great. And if we could find the chickens before I spend extended time downstairs, that could be really great. I don't think I need a cactus for anything. I do see my acacia sapling. So we'll head towards the acacia. The chickens are probably... you could have chickens over in this biome. There's grass. It's a possibility. I see cows. Don't need the cows anymore at this point. I can imagine needing the boat again. Let's grab some water in case I need that later. And let's try to get my acacia sapling happening. Acacia saplings have a little bit of a low probability. They're probably going to drop. Let me go ahead and toss out that and also toss out this. I could fish here for a moment while I'm waiting for the sapling to drop. And so while I'm thinking about it, and I'm on the surface, and I have a fishing pole, and there aren't too many monsters around yet, let's go ahead and do that. And I could be cooking up... darn it. I could be cooking up the sand. So let me do that as well. And actually, I'm going to need a repeater as well. Hey, there's my sapling. We're making progress. So I'm going to need 3 pieces of that cooking up as well. Now let's go back to the fishing. And yeah, I'm at night items, and I'm about to get up to 12. Well, I guess 11. And then we'll have stuff for the repeater for once we get downstairs. So yeah, it would still be nice to try to get the chicken, and if we could get an ender pearl while we're on the surface, we're in a desert, it ought to be easy to see. So I might spend a little bit more time on the surface trying to find a chicken, or a pumpkin, or a jungle before I head downstairs. Ooh, that was a bone. A bone is not what I wanted or needed. This, however, can be crafted into this. So that is great. No fish coming yet. Oops, I want to hold that. But I don't need these. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here comes a fish. Fish, fish, fish. Hooray. Okay, great. So we got that. Pick this back up. We'll have our 3 stone in here that are all cooked up at this point, I think. And there's our Enderman. Hey, buddy. Can you teleport across here? I'm not sure that you can teleport that far. Sadly, there's a skeleton over there as well. I wonder if I can avoid the skeleton and like sail over to the other side of this. I think the skeleton's going to see us any way you slice it. Can I hit you from inside the boat? Yeah, that works. And the skeleton hasn't seen us. Now the question is, where did the Enderman go? He might teleport back to us somewhere else. So let's imagine that the Enderman... There he is. And there actually aren't any monsters around here. So let's do... Yay, big dummy. Please drop an ender pearl. I could use a little luck on my side. Hey, buddy. There we go. Ender pearl. Get. Great. Finally, something is going right. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Okay, so we got our ender pearl. I could afford to eat, and that could be a good thing. Amazingly enough. So I guess we want to pop in here, and we could even dig down from here if I wanted to. I'm going to fill up on a little bit of food. And yeah, I think I'll plan on just like digging down from the bottom of this place if I can. We're going to have various unwelcome characters coming our way. And we already have some unwelcome characters down here. There we go. Ah, he shot that guy. I was hoping that the zombie was still going to be alive and attacking the skeleton for me. But I gotta do it myself. I'll do it myself. Looks like that'll be okay. Let's hope nobody falls down on the pressure plate before I can knock it out. There we go. In terms of things that I need, I don't think I need a spider eye on this card. Yeah. Yeah, actually, none of this is really particularly useful to me. But I am down deep, and so let's just keep going deeper. We never found the chicken. We never found the jungle, but there's a lot of downstairs stuff I'm going to need. I'm at level 43. I'm going to dig down until I start finding some stuff. And we finally found some iron. Hooray! I won't be able to hold it just yet, but that should be easy to fix momentarily. There we go. Let's get some iron cooking right there. And I get some more iron cooking down here, like so. And then I could really use a garbage hole to dump off a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Oh, I thought I'd crafted... Didn't I craft the glass bottles already? How did I end up with 3 more glass? Okay, I did already craft them. Just triple checking. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need these anymore. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't really need this. Let's go ahead and convert those into that. Yeah, that is good enough. And, oops, I just fell into my garbage hole and picked up all the things again. How frustrating. Well, sometimes that's what happens when you're in a rush. You don't play optimally. But there we go. 25. Guess around 16. I might start finding some other good stuff. I don't hear any lava, and I've got a bucket on the bar. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually make ourselves an iron pick. It will help us dig faster, and we're going to need it to dig up a few of the things that we need anyway. And let's hope that some of the luck starts turning on our side as we go this way, and we start getting some of the things that we need and want. 2 different colors of blue rocks, some gold now that I have the ability to harvest it, and I guess just a bunch more iron are the things that I would like the most. And I'm going to dig in a straight line for a bit and just hope that we hear a sound so that we can make our way to a cave. However, it is also useful if you're looking for diamonds just to be drilling poke holes on the side like this for kind of like optimizing the way that you're digging your tunnel to expose the most blocks at diamond range with the least amount of digging. However, I would prefer just to find my way into a cave system. But so far, no such luck. So let's see. Are there any other things that I've neglected to craft that I can craft? Well, here's one of them. Now I can craft the redstone repeater. And I hear a zombie. Okay, that's a good sign as well. Sounds like he's this way. And most likely it's going to be above my head somewhere, and so I'm going to dig up slightly. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be like right over here. Here's some more iron, which is great. And I can see that there's a dungeon above my head. Okay, so let's get iron cooking up once again. I don't have it in my inventory right now, so let's actually get it there. And let's see. As for the zombie dungeon, there's nothing I really need out of the dungeon necessarily. So I think my best strategy might be to mostly ignore it. I guess I can dig up the side here really quick, and let's just take a look. If I peek in the side, there aren't any baby zombies. I managed to kill the spawner. Can I reach the chests? Golden apple could be a little bit useful. Actually, the chest space is among the most useful things, because I can dump out a bunch of crap that I really don't need to be holding in my inventory at this point. Golden apple could be useful. Watermelon seeds could be useful. And can I reach the other chest? Not from here, but if I go one step over, I think I could do it. Yes, gold. I got my 2 pieces of gold. Okay. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's craft some things. I can make the redstone repeater. Gonna have some noisy zombies nearby, but don't mind them. Alright, so we've got the repeater. I'm going to need minecarts for different things. I know I have a gold sword that I need to craft, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and make the chest minecart right now, since that's relatively cheap. And then, yeah, we can make a cauldron with all the other iron that we found over here, but let's just pick it up, make sure that I picked it up, and go a different direction away from the zombies, because now I've spawned a whole bunch. And let's see. Diamonds and lapis would still be nice to try to find down here, but I could also head back upstairs in the last 4 minutes and try to find the chicken. Chicken egg is really not going to happen at this point. Jungle could get us 2 items, although I could be growing. Yeah, actually, I could be growing a melon. Should I try to do that? I really don't have a lot of space here, though. I don't feel like I'm doing anything really optimally right now in this run. I want to find diamonds and lapis, but it's really just a crapshoot at this point. And you know what? There's a big bit of dirt over here, so let's take advantage of it possibly and plant some melon seeds. I was really hoping that we were going to expose something that we needed, but we did not. Melons are going to need light to grow, so we're going to do that. They are going to need tilled soil, so we're going to make that. And they're going to need water nearby, and so we're going to do that. All right, and then what's the optimal way to plant these? I don't know, but I'm just going to do diagonals like that, and then we have a bunch of bone meal. So let's turn these guys into nice tall plants. All right, and I'm just going to hope that some of that grows while I continue looking for my blue rocks. And I should really update the card and make sure there's nothing else obvious. I guess I need to go ahead and craft the cauldron is something obvious that I've neglected to do. So we'll go ahead and get that, and then we'll update the card. 6 iron could go into a rail. Yeah, so even just finding more iron would still be super valuable. Diamonds! Hooray! And I need a new pick anyway, and so we're going to grab 3 more diamonds to make the diamond pick and get that crafted. And then I can throw this iron pick away. Great. And then at this point, the other blue rock is more likely to be found a little bit higher. So I'm going to start staircasing up. I hear some lava somewhere, but I'm really hoping to hear a cave. And I might need that for cooking up iron. And we'll head back down this hallway to take a look at the melons in a little bit, but let's see if we can find our other blue rocks or some more iron before then. And now it definitely, since I'm not hearing anything, I think it makes sense to dig the little probe holes like this in an attempt to find the things that we're looking for. And the diamond pick will help us excavate much more quickly. But I would love to see an ore, please. Not redstone or gold. We're looking for lapis. There's some coal ore. Okay, obviously I need to be a little bit more particular. There we go. Here's some iron. I'm pretty sure I just got that in my inventory. Nope, now I did. Okay, so I have room for iron. Could still use more iron. How much time do I have? Only 30 seconds. We're going to need to run back down the hall in just a moment. Did I expose something blue over there? No. Yuck. All right, this really did not go my way. Let's run back down here and see if there's a melon that's grown. All these other diamonds not helping me. No melon here. Yuck. We could find lapis anywhere, and so let's just dig for another few seconds and hope that we get lucky with some lapis. I think is the only chance at this point. But yeah, 17 items. This did not seem like a very difficult card. And so I'm sure some of it is a little bit that I have misplayed, but I do feel like I had some bad luck on this one as well. Yeah, I got unlucky when I dug down just to try to get the 2 iron in order to get the vines. Not ever seeing chickens is also just bad luck. And I feel like there's at least one other bit of bad luck in here if I go looking around. I didn't find the jungle, which is bad luck. The lapis, it could go either way. I found the diamonds. I was kind of expecting to find one, but not both, in all likelihood. And the pumpkins, yeah. I guess I didn't think to plant their seeds as well, because I had pumpkin seeds. I forgot all about that. Although with the pumpkin, I would need the sugar and the egg, and I never had the eggs, so I wasn't going to be able to get the pumpkin pie anyway. So, 17 is how it goes. That's what happens when you're in a rush. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you again soon with more Minecraft Bingo. For now, hope everyone stayed safe. Bye-bye.